All right, so today we're going to talk about the age-old question: what do you do in the wintertime? Take my hat off. We're here in Florida, so we don't get snow. We don't really get leaves, really. I mean, we just mulch every week when we mow. So let me turn the camera around and show you what we're doing for a little side project, and I'll show you a couple more. Hang tight. All right, so this is a backyard project. We're going to put sod down in the spring. We're not going to do it now because we're already getting colder than normal temperatures. But we're going to replace this cap board. The base is solid, but the cap boards are starting to get rotten. So we're replacing this all the way around the yard. We're going to rebuild that planter box, and that area is going to be filled in with weed fabric and mulch. And then, like I said, this yard we're going to mulch in the springtime. So I'll show you what it looks like when we're done, or throughout the progress. Anyway, hang tight, guys. All right, so that too. So we got the first boards off here, and this is basically what we're doing all the way around, taking these off, replacing with fresh wood. So we'll show you what it looks like when we get done with it. All right, so Ian's cutting wood right now. Tore apart this planter box. Let's see if I can get out of the shade here. And gonna reframe that up. Got the cap boards all the way around yesterday. Put in some edging here, and then we're gonna put down more weed fabric and remulch this and top off the planter box. And I know you guys can talk about weed fabric, whether it goes down or not. You can argue about that all day long, but that's what the customer requested, and the customer's always right? So anyway, I'll give you an update, show you what it looks like here in a little bit. All right, so quick update on this project. Had to go get some more weed fabric, and but it's all prepped. Planter box is rebuilt. It's got all new 2x8s around the perimeter. Put up a border here for the mulch. Fix them to throw down mulch, and we'll sod that in the spring. When we get done with this one, we'll take a ride over to another property. I'll show you some other winter projects that we're working on, so hang tight. All right, so we've wrapped up this project. Doing a final blow off. Got all the trim boards around replaced. All right, so we got this one done. We're gonna clean up, and then I'll take you and show you the next ones that we did. All right, so we're on another location. Actually, you guys might recognize this property behind me. That's the 5 acres that we cut. But we're on another location, and we're gonna be tearing this deck out. One of the little off-season projects. Like I said, we live in Florida. We don't have snow. We don't really have leaves. Let me turn the camera around, show you what's up with this deck. Hang on. All right, so this deck has definitely seen better days. Did you almost fall through?
Yeah, I found a soft spot.
Yeah, you gotta walk.
No, I am walking on it.
Okay, all right. You gotta walk where the beams are. So
Bad beam over there.
we're gonna have some fun. Let me step over this caution tape real quick. But yeah, you can see this thing is just a death trap. So we're gonna rip all this up and put it in that handy dandy construction dumpster over there. So it's a fun way to spend a day instead of mowing. All right, guys, we'll show you what it looks like later on. Hang tight. All right, so to give you a little update on the deck here. Let's turn the camera around. So we've got all the top boards off the first part of the deck, and you can see there's your problem, along with a lot of it's just rotten. But still have to do this part of the deck. We'll easily get the top off today, and then come back, I guess, with a chainsaw and hack all this up. But anyway, we'll finish this up, and then I'll show you the other projects that we do in the off season, or some of the projects that we do. Hang on. All right, so we're at a customer's house. Replaced that tile right there because it was chipped. Used the grout they had left over from previously, and put down these laminate floors. Also built the barn door for the customer. And then I'll show you the living room that we did as well, so hang tight. All right, so going out of the kitchen into the living room, all new laminate flooring in here. And yeah, did not do the pallet wall, but we could do something like that. So the bottom line is, in the slow season, do whatever you can do. Whatever skills you got, advertise them and use them. I'm going to be doing a Christmas card to my customers, and when I get that made, I will show you guys, because it's also going to be an advertisement. So anyway, I'll see you at the next one. All right, so real quick, let's talk about one more aspect of what to do in the wintertime. I mean, there's several more, but anyway, and I don't do this with everybody. I had a client when I first signed him up a couple of years ago that asked me if he could pay for the whole year in advance. And I wasn't really comfortable doing that because I didn't know if he was going to like me, if we were going to work out, or I didn't know if I was going to like him. You know, you got some clients that are a pain in the butt. This is a cool dude. Hardly ever see him throughout the year. Now that we've worked together a couple of years, in fact, last year I did this. I told him, hey, look, I hit him up right at the end of December. I said, when we first started talking, you know, you want to know if you could pay for a year in advance. Now that we've worked together for a year and we know that we're going to work out, if you want to do that, that's cool. I said, I'll tell you what, I'll give you 12 months of service for the price of 11. Okay. Because obviously, you know, if you're in your first or second year, you know, you're going to struggle in the wintertime if you don't have snow and leaves and other things to do like we don't have down here in Florida. So obviously you got to save throughout the whole year, but sometimes that's hard to do. But anyway, so this guy now in January, you know, or in the end of December, he gets a bill for the whole year, and I get a $1,400 shot in my bank account. And really, you know, giving up a month's worth of service, the way I look at it is I'm giving up the free month in the cold months where I only cut him twice bi-weekly. He's weekly during the growth season. And it only takes me 20 minutes to do his yard. So I'm giving up 40 minutes of my time to get a $1,400 shot in my bank account in the slow season. I'll do that all the time. I guess the only real concern is, you know, maybe, you know, what if you do this and somebody, you know, gets relocated in the middle of the year and then they want a, you know, a partial refund, or I don't know. You got to figure that out for yourself. But this guy's solid, so I don't really worry about it with him. And I'm to the point now to where if I had to give him a refund halfway through the year, okay, I mean, it would suck, but no problem. So anyway, you know, that's something that you can think about, is offer your people a discount, even if you can only get a couple of them to do it up front, man. I mean, you know, getting $1,400 or $1,000 or $2,000 or $3,000 shot in the arm in January or at the end of December can save a lot of people. So anyway, that's it. I'll have more in the next one. See you guys on the next one. Bye.